One day I turned on the radio, it was Radio 4, and it was a Desert Island Disc, some interview going on there. I didn't know who the interviewee was, and I started listening, and it's this guy who was so wise and so enlightened and so immensely kind and loving. I didn't know who it was, and I just thought, I've got to meet this guy. This guy is amazing. Who is this guy? And at the end of it, she goes, well, thank you, Paul Mckenna. And it was like, wow. And it's not as if, like, I've always liked you and thought you were a lovely man and a great guy, very exciting man, very enthused man and a very enthusiastic man. I'd never heard that quality in you, though, before. And it occurred to me that you surely must have been doing some very deep work on yourself and had reached a new level of depth in yourself. That's how it sounded, as if, like, your emotional intelligence had grown by a quantum leap. Forgive me if that's presumptuous to say, but I was going to ask you if you'd tell us a bit about that.
Well, do you know, it's true in that it was, I felt, a very honest interview. I know Kirsty Young, the presenter of Desert Island Discs. However, even though we know each other, she's incredibly professional. And, you know, every question was right in there, and I had to then, you know, qualify and explain, and, you know, and I felt as a result it was a really good interview. It's one of the best interviews I've ever done. I felt very comfortable also opening up with her because she's, you know, she's a kind interviewer, but, you know, she also wants to find out. She's genuinely interested in the people she talks to. And I said to her afterwards, it felt more like a therapy session than an interview. And then also, what you do is you play, you know, a record from your life, you talk a bit about it, and then you play another record from your life, and then another, in chronological order. And then at the end of it, you think, that's my life. And it was a bit overwhelming.